Well, guys, thanks for being here. This is one of my favorite meditations, the heart chakra, also referred to as the anahata, which means anahata actually means unstruck and unhurt, which I think is really interesting when we think about our heart space, because if you're anything like me or any other human being, I know your heart has been struck and hurt probably many times before. And so what we think about now in this meditation is that's part of being a human being, but also within our own selves, independent of anyone else, we also have the ability to heal our own heart. And that's a conscious decision. We make a decision whether we live in pain or whether we live in joy. And that is regardless of circumstances. And we can find these different instances when you look at like third world countries and you look at the level of happiness that they say with having so little in a situation that we would feel was like unlivable and a miserable existence. These people are able to access large amounts of love and joy and happiness. And so if I want to impart anything to you today, it's that that's always available to us in our heart space. We activate that energy from our heart chakra. And I know that another thing I think that's important to talk about right now is that as I'm coaching clients and talking to friends, there's a real admission of like a low level of anxiety and depression because of this quote unquote new normal that we're in. These situations are lovely where you and I can all meet, we can all meet together and exchange and share in this energy, but it's not the same as sitting in a room with a bunch of wonderful human beings and hugging them, embracing them, and not having any fear around that of infecting someone or being infected. And so the other thing I want to acknowledge today is that we're carrying that in our heart space. And so we give that some reverence because that's a real part of being a human being. But I also want to say to you today that you have the opportunity to heal yourself. And so my hope is that that's what we're going to do today. So I want you to have that focus. So the first thing I'm going to ask you to do is just really acknowledge the state of your heart today and to sit there and to do what we call open monitoring and noticing what's going on. How does that feel? And that could be emotional for some people. Even as I'm talking about it, I'm welling up a little bit. You know, I had skin cancer cut off today. It's been kind of a busy week. I'm experiencing that same response, that same human response to all of these changes and all of these separations, if you will. We're separate from a lot of things that we used to have close and dear to us. So I'm acknowledging that. I want you to acknowledge that, but then I also want us to heal together, to make a conscious decision to fill ourselves with love and peace and joy. So that's my soapbox for this meditation today. So we're going to do the same 3 anchors that we use every time. So the color of the heart chakra is green. And so we're going to envision that color in our heart space and allow that to grow and to be bright with our in-breath. And then we're also going to use the seed mantra, which is LAM, L-A-M. So you can repeat that silently if that helps anchor your attention. And then we're also going to use the simple affirmation and mantra of I am love. Not I am loved, not I can be loved. I am love, because that's what we are at our core being. So everyone, please be present with us today. So turn off all your distractions. I'm going to shut my camera down for you. So get yourself into a comfortable position. And we're going to focus on our breath. We always start with our breath. This is the fastest way to calm our nervous system. So deepening that in-breath, lengthening our exhales. We're breathing very intentionally, and we're noticing the way the body responds to that inhale and that exhale. So we feel the rise and fall of our chest. I invite you to release the muscles in the belly and allow it to blow up like a balloon on the inhale and contract on your exhale. We're going to start by scanning the body and just noticing where we're at today physically, where we may be holding some stress or tension. And so we pay attention to the jaw and see if we're clenching in any way, and allow that to release and relax. Lengthen the neck. The shoulders are heavy and falling away from our ears. If we're holding any tension in our back, just see if you can't move your inhale to that area, and on the exhale, allow it to release. We're focusing on the heart today, so we're talking about emotion, and we tend to hold emotional tension in our hips. So now might be a good time to attend to them, to notice them, and see if you can't offer a deeper sense of relaxation in the hip area. And now with the body more relaxed, I want you to pull your attention to your heart space, into the center of your chest. And here we're going to start by visualizing the color green. It may start out as a small circle and grow with each inhale and in-breath. Really feeling into our heart space and noticing again, like we talked about earlier, how are you feeling there today? Is that space light or is it heavy? We're not running away from anything. We're really noticing, really paying attention to this area, this chakra. Allow yourself to introduce that seed mantra of Lam. Just repeating that silently over and over in your head. And if you're in a space where you can audibly state the seed mantra, go ahead. Feel that vibration in the center of the chest. Lam. Lam. If the mind begins to wander, just notice the thought, not really engaging it, becoming part of that conversation, but just allow it to be there, noticing I'm thinking, and then return to your heart center, focusing again on that color green, allowing it to illuminate that space, and repeating that seed mantra, Lam, feeling that vibration in the heart center. If you're feeling a heaviness or a sadness in that heart space, give yourself permission to feel that right now. We respect that experience. Sometimes when we notice that we are feeling heavy or sad or depressed, that dialogue starts to go off in the brain, starts reaffirming that feeling. So as much as you can, just let that dialogue go and just stay present with the emotion. The mind will try and distract us, pull us away. We're just noticing again our heart chakra, how we're feeling in that space right now. And now I invite you to engage with the affirmation, I am love. Not only repeating I am love silently in your head, but really inviting in that feeling of love, that feeling of peace, that feeling of joy, and allowing those emotions to energize your heart chakra. Relieving any heaviness or tightness. When we connect with the emotion of love, there's spaciousness, there's a lightness and an openness. I am love. Connecting to that bright green light in the center of your chest, allowing it to heal us, allowing it to connect us to that vibration of love. The heart chakra is the home of our relationships and our connections. And so, an exercise that may help energize your heart chakra is to imagine the face of someone you love unconditionally, as if they were sitting just before you. And really connecting to that deep, intense feeling of love right in the center of your chest, feeling that vibrational awakening there. I am love. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and slowly open your eyes. Invite some movement into the body. So we might want to stretch, rolling out the neck and the shoulders and the wrists, allowing the body to reawaken. How is everyone?